Welcome to the Bestseller Club series interview. This is Som Bartla, a former lawyer turned into an author with 20 plus books at Amazon and founder of Author Freedom Hub, a community of aspiring authors where we write, publish, and thrive with our books without any publisher, without an agency. And this is called Bestseller Club series, where we meet authors in this community who write their books, publish their books, and take it to bestseller level at India and worldwide. And today we have with us Suresh Govind from Hyderabad. Welcome, Suresh.
Hi, so
Yeah,
thank
great to
you.
have you here. And if you are someone who is looking at the channel for the first time, I request you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that more such interviews keep coming to you and you rock with such interviews. Before I introduce Suresh Govind has joined my community in the month of September 2020. And he, after that, for 2 3 months he was taking some kind of break, and then he finally started writing in the month of December 2020. He wrote the book in the month of February, published the book, and he hit bestseller in March at countries like USA, UK, Canada, and India also. Congratulations, Suresh.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Som. With your
Wonderful.
guidance, I was able to do it. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So Suresh is having a very diverse profile. Like his qualification is he's an engineer by qualification. He worked for 8 years in the mechanical field. Then he jumped into the IT space. For 15 years, he worked over there. And after that, since 2014, I believe he's working into the financial consulting space. And he treats himself as an explorer of life. He's exploring into personal mastery things. And this book is a result of, all this introspection done and all these readings. And wonderful, Suresh. It's such a great journey you have. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming here.
Thanks a lot for
Can you
welcoming
show
me.
your book here?
Yes.
Yes, let's look at the book here. Yeah, it is called Conquer Your Beliefs. And precisely the book is, can you please read the subtitle over here?
Yes. So,
Yeah,
simple spiritual secret to break mental barriers, empower self-belief, discover new possibilities, and reclaim your freedom.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Great to see your book. It's a wonderful, wonderful cover. See, Suresh, we will now get into the meat of this interview. You have a wonderful journey of your life so far. So before anybody writes a book, he becomes that book. James Clear says that. So
Mm.
now please tell your journey of your life. How did you start your life, and then which parts, which portions? I just quickly introduced you about your journey, but why don't you just tell the audience about your journey, about your education, then and then profession, and then finally coming out with the book, and then we'll take it from there. Yes, over
Sure.
to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to introduce myself, my full name is Suresh Kumar Govindaraj. I cut it short as Suresh K. Govind as an
Hmm.
author name.
Right.
And I was brought up in Chennai for almost 21 years. I studied there, and
Hmm.
then I moved on to Tiruchi, REC Tiruchi, which is
Trichy.
now called NIT,
Okay.
NIT Tiruchirappalli. I graduated as a mechanical engineer.
Wonderful.
After doing my mechanical engineering graduation, I became a mechanical engineer in
Hmm.
a group called Sanmar Group, and
Hmm.
I worked there for 8 years.
Wonderful.
And then I got inspired through my wife's initiation of moving to software.
Hmm.
So I also got trained in SAP package. It's,
Oh,
yeah. And then I moved into IT industry,
wonderful.
worked there in various firms for almost 15 years.
Hmm.
And then I was not satisfied with that as well. I wanted to do something on my own.
Hmm.
So I then quit the day job or
Hmm.
daily job,
Hmm.
and then took up my own business in terms
Wonderful.
of offering financial consulting services to independent clients.
Wonderful.
So in fact, I offer various services in terms of investment management,
Wonderful.
portfolio management, and in terms of achieving goals, financial goals in life. Right.
Great.
And I currently have almost 50 clients working with me closely on that.
Amazing. Amazing.
So that
So
is my
this,
journey. Yeah.
yeah, this will come to your book, but before that book, you have traveled a journey where I believe you don't like a status quo for a long time. You love challenges in life. So talk
Yes.
about like spending, doing engineering, spending 8 years in mechanical field, then IT, then going into financial. What was
Mhm.
all going in your mind in all these years when we're shifting? Please tell us.
Right. Yeah. I'll start off with my childhood.
Sure.
So to shortly say, like, yeah, what I also covered briefly in my book.
Hmm.
In fact, like I was a timid child,
Hmm.
in fact, a kind of an introvert, and I used to be very silent and not moving much with other people.
Hmm.
And then, like, I also had my own lot of limiting beliefs, right,
Hmm.
in terms of how I was brought up, in terms
Hmm.
of differentiating between good and bad,
Right.
right and wrong. So I also always wanted to get the name of being a good boy.
Ah.
So so
That's the
that
called disease of being nice, right?
yes.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
I got stuck in that,
Ah.
and so I used to fear talking to others, in
Hmm.
terms of like if I ask somebody something, how they will react. I had that fear. So I was a very kind of introvert, and then I had to break that. The problem was like when I was studying in college, I
Mm-hmm.
went through emotional breakdown.
Hmm.
Like a mental breakdown, which I also
Mm-hmm.
mentioned in the book.
Hmm.
So these are all primarily because of the limiting beliefs I had.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that was a turning point in my life.
Hmm.
Fact, like I said, okay, this is not the way to live life, right?
Hmm.
And even after going through that situation, mental breakdown for
Hmm.
almost 1 year,
Hmm.
luckily my professor, HOD, he was kind enough to promote me in the sense like pass me out of the
Hmm.
college
Hmm.
without any arrears. So I came out successfully out of college.
Hmm.
And I also got a job through campus interviews. So
Hmm.
that's
Suresh,
how
I
I
would
got.
stop you here.
Sure.
First of all, I want to salute you for the courage you are showing right now. Most people hide these things in their life.
Mm.
They don't disclose these things, but there is a saying called there is a lot of power in the vulnerability. So you are
Yes.
totally vulnerable. You're showing your truth to the people, and that's why when you come out open, raw to the world, and the world then connects more with you. I'm feeling totally connected with you because my life is also in the beginning. We're in a very low middle class family. My I did not have that kind of belief system in myself, but yes, you have taken your journey, you have taken your path, I've taken my path, and today we are stuck here, we are coming here together on this path. So please go ahead, and I just wanted to stop you to salute to you, salute your courage, salute your
Thanks a lot.
vulnerability, because that is something which is really giving a lot of wonderful message to people out there. Yeah, go ahead
Sure.
please.
Sure. Thanks. So all these learnings came up later in terms of exposing your vulnerability and
Hmm.
also being authentic, right?
Hmm.
This gives a lot of power, right?
Right.
And once I got a job in the mechanical industry, I was leading a very mediocre, normal life,
Mm-hmm.
at least compared to the stage I was in.
Hmm.
Like in terms of the mental breakdown I went through,
Right.
it was far better
Hmm.
because I was doing my job well, and I
Hmm.
was also getting promoted
Hmm.
almost like 8 years. Like I became from an engineer to
Hmm.
manager,
Hmm.
and then like I thought, okay, I don't want to stick here.
Hmm.
I want to do something else.
Hmm.
And I got trained in IT industry.
Hmm.
I moved out, and in my IT journey, I've gone to various countries,
Hmm.
US, Germany,
Hmm.
and all the countries, and it was a good exposure.
Right.
And then there also, like I shifted three companies, and
Hmm.
finally I stuck with one company which I liked a lot for almost 11 years.
Wonderful.
And
Wonderful.
yeah, I moved to higher levels. Like
Wonderful.
I reached the level of associate vice president.
Hmm. Hmm. Great.
And yeah, from there I finally shifted to one more company where I joined as associate director.
Hmm.
Uh,
Great.
I, but when I quit the last company where I was working for almost 11 years,
Hmm.
I didn't want to work again. In fact,
Hmm. Hmm.
I wanted to start something on my own,
Hmm.
but then like to take care of the family
Hmm.
and the kind of feedback I got from my family,
Hmm.
I insisted on continuing with the job. But
Wonderful.
as I was doing that 1 year, like I was also doing some background work in terms of what I can do on my own.
Hmm. 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 Correct.
So I found, yeah, I wanted to start setting up a solar power plant.
Oh.
Was like a 1 megawatt, 25 lakhs investment and all
Ah.
that.
Hmm.
But I found it was not a good investment because the returns are not good.
Hmm.
So then I explored and finally hit this financial consulting space.
Wonderful.
And here I found like with almost minimum investment, I just
Hmm.
spent 3,500 rupees
Hmm.
to get certificate. right?
Wonderful.
As a
So
certified
wonderful.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
So in this whole journey, see, you clearly stated that you had less belief in you, you had limiting beliefs. So you have a chapter in your book which is called How to Break the Barriers of Your Limiting Belief. So
True.
you yourself did that. You broke the barriers of your mind. So broke the barriers of your limiting beliefs. So can you just, from your personal experience,
Mhm.
talk about like whenever you were thinking of going to the next level, what kind of thought process stopped you and how did you conquer that thought process? Because you have personal experience of your blood, tears and sweat, so that is something which will really come out of you. Go ahead.
Um, in fact, when I was working in engineering industry,
Mm-hmm.
starting from there,
Mm.
so I did not have much of a confidence.
Mm.
Like whatever I was learning
Mm.
and whatever experiences I was having,
Right.
so still I had these limiting beliefs,
Mm.
right, behind me saying like I'm not good enough,
Mm.
right? I'm not worthy, right?
Mm. Mm.
And I'm not very, I'm powerless.
Mm. Mm.
And there is one more thing called victimhood,
Victim mentality, yes.
victim mentality.
Mm.
Like life is happening to me.
Mm.
I don't have control. It's
Mm.
happening on autopilot, right?
Mm.
These are all because of the beliefs getting deeply ingrained in
Right.
our subconscious mind, as you would know.
Mm.
Right?
Correct.
Because subconscious mind is very powerful. So
Yes.
even when, unless otherwise we are 100% conscious of
Mm.
what is happening in the present
Mm.
moment,
Mm.
so everything is automatic. Like our subconscious mind decides on
You're
our
right.
behalf, right? Makes our choices, makes choices, right? Everything it runs on autopilot.
Correct.
So that kind of a thing I came to know only
Hmm.
by reading books,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So that was an eye opener actually.
So
So
awareness is the key.
awareness
I'm
is the key. Yes,
correct,
I
no?
mentioned that is
Because
also in the book. Yes.
yeah. Because you are saying right now that I had a limiting belief, but I had a limiting belief, not good enough, not complete enough. I don't have this, that. But right now you're saying that because now you can relate that you are thinking like that. But when the person is into that phase, he can never think of that stuff. Am I right?
Yes, yes. In fact, like that part I covered. In fact, like it is almost like fishes don't know that they are
Hmm.
surrounded by water
Ah,
because
yes.
because they are
Amazing.
always in water, right?
Amazing.
Right? So
Yes.
similarly, we are also surrounded by beliefs, but
Hmm.
we don't even know that we have beliefs.
Yeah,
We don't even know that
such a profound statement. Yes, fishes don't know that they're surrounded by water.
water
Yes,
because
wonderful.
they have not lived outside water.
Mm-hmm.
So they are, yeah, they always live there. Similarly, we are also surrounded by beliefs. We
Mm,
have our own beliefs, like they are deeply ingrained
mm.
before we reach the age of 7 years.
Okay.
And they are so deeply ingrained, we do not even know what beliefs,
Mm,
but we support them so much that there
mm,
are people who can fight for it and even give their life.
mm.
There are
Right,
people who can do it, right?
right.
So this awareness is very important.
Mm,
And even after becoming aware, it's important to recognize and acknowledge that I have this belief
mm.
and take action. In fact, we need to take action to overcome that.
Correct.
One is acknowledging, recognizing,
Mm,
another is identifying the beliefs,
mm.
and finally overcoming the beliefs.
Wonderful. So you have a whole journey where you started from sort of minus, then went to plus, right? So
Minus
uh,
reached zero, and then
minus, then see from -5 to +5 is not a journey of 5; it's a journey of 10, right?
oh right, yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So now let's talk about did you have similar kind of belief when you started to think about writing a book, or you had already conquered them then started writing a book? Talk about that.
That's a very good question.
Mm, mm,
In fact, so when I was in school,
mm,
in fact, like there are normal questions like write your essay, right,
mm,
on some topic.
mm,
I used to write essays and then some stories.
mm,
But then our English teacher would say like, "Oh, this is not good. So you need to improve a lot.
mm.
Your English is okay, but then like the way you are writing is not good.
Mm,
Whatever, yeah." So all these are also formed as limiting beliefs. So I
mm.
had that limiting belief as well.
Right.
But coming to all the learnings I had in the past 10 years, it's a lot
Mm,
of learnings. I've read a lot of books,
mm,
starting with like so in fact like our own like spiritual books by
mm,
Swami
mm,
Vivekananda, Swami Sivananda. From there, I moved on to international authors like Eckhart Tolle,
Power of now.
Paulo Coelho, and
Alchemist.
Robin Sharma, right?
Yes.
So these were all eye openers for me. For the
Yes.
past 10 years, whatever I've learned, so that is like, I didn't even learn even 5% of that in the first
Hmm.
35, 40 years.
Yes.
That was an
Wonderful.
eye opener, right?
Wonderful.
So I had a dream
Hmm.
to write my own book,
Hmm.
because it is a learning
Hmm.
from my childhood, how
Hmm.
much I got transformed.
Hmm.
That itself is a big learning for me, but
Hmm.
I wanted to share it with the world.
Wonderful.
So, and that dream was there for almost 6 years. I used to share it with my wife, my kids.
Hmm.
I used to say, what are you saying? How are you going to write a book? So from
Hmm.
there, like after I joined your course, I kept saying like by December end, I'm going to publish my book.
Hmm. Hmm.
But then I didn't take action till December.
Hmm.
So when I became very serious, I
Hmm.
started working on it from mid-December.
Yes.
Mid-December.
Hmm.
Effectively, I worked like prepared my script only for 3 weeks.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So you finished the whole book in 3 weeks, like a whole script.
the script, yeah, the
Ah,
first draft.
first draft. Good. Good.
As you keep saying, like first draft is
Shitty
crappy
first draft.
draft, shitty first draft, right? When I read back my first draft, like I also can't believe it how it was. So
Yeah.
from there I took action, and then
Hmm.
like second draft I myself prepared.
Right.
I did second editing.
Hmm.
Then I
Hmm.
sent it to the editor, and it came
Hmm.
out very well.
Did you have a belief that you will be hitting bestseller at USA, UK, Canada, India?
Not at all. Not only bestseller, but even publishing my book, I was having like that's why I delayed a lot.
Hmm.
Initial stages, right? Till
Hmm.
December, like sometime like I was not very confident, because
Hmm.
the problem is like that limiting belief kept coming back.
Hmm.
The teacher said I'm not good enough,
Hmm. Hmm.
not
Hmm.
good
Hmm.
enough.
Hmm.
So that used to affect me, and the problem with me was writing itself.
Hmm.
Editing was okay. I'm a very good editor. I
Hmm.
can find mistakes easily.
Yes.
That perfection is my problem.
Hmm. Hmm.
Aiming
Hmm.
for perfection is my problem.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So when I
Good.
overcame that based on the teachings you gave in
Hmm.
your sessions, right?
Hmm.
Perfection is an imaginary line, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
We can never reach it. Right?
Hmm.
Excellence is what we need to strive for.
Yes.
So this is what kept me going.
Hmm.
Consistency.
Hmm. Yes.
Be consistent every day, even if you write something crap,
Hmm.
write, go ahead and write, right?
Wonderful.
I
Wonderful.
did that, and
So, first of all, Suresh, I salute you for the whole honesty you are sharing in front of all the audience here, because this interview will be live with hundreds of thousands of people, and they will be watching all of that. And then you are totally vulnerable. And your journey seems to be, to me, as a journey where you are consistently breaking the barriers of your belief. You started with the very a lot of limiting beliefs, and
yeah,
those are not only your limiting beliefs. Those who are listening to this video or watching this video, majority of population is suffering from those things, and they think that that is a truth of their life. They
yeah,
don't realize that it is a limiting belief only, because God cannot make some substandard products, right?
yes. You're
We are all
absolutely right.
created by God, and so there is something in all of us that can really shine through, but provided we don't overshadow by our culprit mind. Correct.
Very true.
Wonderful. So now let's take it forward from here. Like now, in your book, you talk about. Before I go there, I was listening to some podcast. Somebody said that belief is very important thing. Other person said that no, you're wrong. Belief is everything. You are
Yes,
so profound in saying that, and I
yes,
totally can resonate with that. If you believe in yourself, then only you can take action. Otherwise, you won't take even the first step. So now,
true.
the question to you is that how do you we know the power of beliefs, but how do we recognize our limiting belief? Because people are not able to check that out, that it is my belief or it is the fish. It cannot see that it's around the
See,
water. How to recognize the limiting beliefs if somebody has that? Please go ahead.
that yeah. Once the primary means of recognizing limiting belief is our own life,
Hmm.
right? Robin Sharma said, "Your life is your mirror."
Hmm.
So our life, when we look at our life and what happens in life, right, we will
Mm.
identify what are
Mm.
the various beliefs we have.
Mhm.
Suppose we are not able to perform well in our career,
Mhm.
right? So it means that we are having some limiting belief which
Mm.
says we
Mm.
can't progress well in career.
Mm.
Or suppose we are struggling to earn money. That
Mm.
is also because of a limiting belief.
Right.
In terms of like, there are various limiting beliefs on money. So
Mm.
we have to struggle hard, work hard to earn even a minimum living.
Mm.
That is also a limiting belief, right?
Yes.
So, but then like that's
पैसे
not
पेड़
true.
पर नहीं उगते हैं. Limiting
Yes.
belief.
Money grows on trees, right? Money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a belief also, right?
that's a belief also. That's getting ingrained by parents without they knowing, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, passing it on to their children.
Hmm.
So recognizing limiting beliefs and identifying limiting beliefs
Hmm.
uh, comes at looking at our own life itself,
Yes.
at various stages of life and
Hmm.
various like areas of life,
Hmm.
like money, relationships, career,
Hmm.
success, be it whatever be the area.
Hmm.
And like there are various methods I've also listed in my book.
Right.
So in
Right.
terms of how do you list down
Hmm.
on identifying the limiting beliefs, how do you
Hmm.
list down those?
Hmm.
And then how do you eliminate those beliefs, where I also given various methods in terms of
Right.
starting with eliminating simple beliefs
Hmm.
to most complex beliefs.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So
Wonderful.
how to take action.
Hmm. And how do you you have a chapter called merging your empowering beliefs into that stuff. So limiting belief is one, empowering belief is the other one. So how do you know in the process keep on removing the limiting belief as well as put on merge on empowering belief? So just explain this concept a little bit.
Sure. In fact, like once we remove all the limiting beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
even that gives us a lot of power
Hmm.
in terms of achieving many things in life. Just
Hmm.
removing all the limiting beliefs.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
It's not very easy, but then we can.
Hmm.
There is
With
a
the
stage
power of a
where
book,
we
you
can.
can. With the power of
With
your
the power
book.
of, yeah, my book is yes, we can, yeah. And then
Yes.
there are enough methods there where we can eliminate limiting beliefs.
Hmm. Hmm.
There we have the power, but then if we have to truly realize our unlimited potential, then
Hmm.
we need to also empower our
Hmm.
beliefs. Right? We need to have empowering beliefs.
Hmm.
And what I made is like I made that simple, because
Hmm.
empowering beliefs can be thousands. If
Yes.
we search on the net, there will be like everything is a belief, empowering
Hmm.
belief. Right?
Hmm.
People can also call an affirmation as a belief.
Hmm. Yes.
But then we don't need to have so many empowering beliefs. So
Hmm.
I am simplifying it, saying like merge all your empowering beliefs into three
Okay.
beliefs.
Hmm.
Just one is confidence, self-confidence.
Wonderful.
Second is trust,
Hmm.
trust in others and the world, the whole world. Third
Hmm.
is faith in the universe and life.
Hmm.
Covers
Wonderful.
everything. It's just you put in the three buckets:
Got it.
self-confidence,
Got it.
trust, and faith. So when you
Wonderful.
focus on only these three, we can
Hmm.
shine, as you said, we can shine our inner light, right?
Hmm.
Share our gifts. Each one of us are so unique that there will be no person like us. There has neither been a person in the past nor now, and neither in the future.
Yes.
So we should share our gifts.
Hmm.
God has given each of us a gift, and each one of us is so unique that we can share our gifts through various ways. And the simplest way is to write a book and share.
Absolutely. Very well summed up. Very well summed up. Yes. So great journey you have, Suresh. Wonderful to know about your journey, about your book. So now, can you talk about your journey of a little bit about what kind of challenges you had? See, you joined my course in September 2020. You did not work till December, and then you started. After starting in December mid, you published the book in the matter of 1.5 months. In the February, you published, and then you hit bestseller. So talk about the challenges. Somebody who was thinking of writing a book for the last 6 years, and then when he started, he finished that in 45 days.
Mhm.
Talk about the challenges coming in between. How did you handle that? What kind of empowering habits you build in? Just talk about that so that anybody who is thinking of maybe not writing a book, but anything they want to do in their life, which was difficult for them, what traits, what kind of habits you inculcated, what kind of challenges you overcame, and how? Talk about that.
Sure. So I'll start with the dream, what I had like for the last 6 years.
Hmm.
I had a dream
Hmm.
of writing a book. And in fact, like I used to just write the name of topics
Mm.
or the titles in which I wanted to write about.
Right.
So I have written down like 10, 15 titles
Mm-hmm.
for the past 5, 6 years,
Mm.
but I didn't know how to go about.
Mm.
How I didn't know like where to start, how to publish. Forget about like getting a bestseller. Right?
Mm.
So for the last 6 years, I have been exploring how to do it, and
Mm.
then luckily, one fine day in August, I saw your webinar.
We
Right,
connected.
I connected. I'm very thankful to you.
Mm.
So because you are sharing your gift, we are able to come out with our own sharing our gifts. Right?
Right.
So I was able to connect very well, and
Mm.
then like I found value in what you were offering
Mm-hmm.
when I joined the course.
Mm.
But as I told earlier, the limiting beliefs I had in terms of writing well, right?
Mm.
Because perfection was my hindrance.
Mm.
So that kept me delaying the process,
Mm.
procrastination.
Mm.
And I thought like other things are important. I used to do my own normal job, right?
Mm.
I was going through the course material, but I
Mm.
didn't take action.
Mm.
So to do anything uh, good or successful in life, to accomplish anything, we need to take action.
Mm.
That's where I started. I started with daily free writing, as you suggested. So
Yes.
whatever came to my mind, I used to just write,
Mm.
even if it was not right?
Mm.
So that helped me to improve.
So,
And
what kind of writing you were doing? Was it some specific writing or whatever is coming to your mind, just to practice writing?
first initial days, whatever was coming to my mind, I was writing. But then later, like once I froze on the topic, the
Mm.
title, I thought about what I want to write in those
Mm.
specific chapters. In
Mm.
fact, like I think I told you earlier. So the chapter names, it just came out of my mind like while sleeping. Like I
Mm.
just woke up and wrote the
Eureka
chapter
moment.
names. Yeah, Eureka moment. Just woke up and then immediately wrote
Mm.
on like because ideas are like yeah butterflies as you
Butterflies.
say. Yeah.
Yes.
So I wrote down and yeah, consistent action is the key, right?
Wonderful.
First
Wonderful.
is consistent action. Next is like self-discipline. Right?
Mm. Mm.
So wake up in the morning. If I want to write a book,
Mm.
I made it a point to wake up, right?
Mm. Mm.
But say I thought of waking up at 5, but that was not possible. So I woke up at 6 o'clock every morning,
Mm.
did the initial things, and then like 7 o'clock, I'll start writing whatever comes to
Mm.
mind, right?
Mm.
For 1 hour, and then like I made it a point when things were getting closer. I
Mm.
also wrote whenever I got time.
Mm.
Just fix the morning time
Mm.
because afternoon, night, whenever I used to get time,
Mm.
I used to write.
Then
And
writing
then like
caught
when
you
I reached a
basically.
particular
Writing caught you
stage
basically.
where I was getting and I got the motivation to write more. And then like when I got stuck somewhere, right? I thought, okay, let it not be perfect. Let me write. Whatever comes to my mind, let me write. And
Wonderful.
then, yes, that's how it continued. And
Mm.
after writing, I thought, how am I going to publish?
Mm.
So as you said, right?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
but for publishing, like whatever your course offers, it's more than enough. You have given
Mm.
everything like in detail, like, step-by-step method.
Let's talk about the course. Like, how did the course material helped you,
Mhm.
and how the community helped you, how the weekly coaching sessions helped you? Let's talk about that.
Sure. So extending to what I said, in fact, like the course material is crisp, to the point, concise, and clear.
Mm.
Everything is there. Whatever we need to write, publish, and hit bestseller, everything is available there.
Mm.
And the group, the community adds to it, right? In fact, like whenever we need inspiration, motivation, right? I used to refer to the group. Any questions were answered, and I used to copy paste
Mm.
whatever answers used to come for the questions asked by somebody else in the group.
Mm.
I
Okay.
used to note it down
Wonderful.
somewhere, right? And later, when I was about to publish, that time the number of questions reduced, but then like all of those points what I had noted down earlier
Mm.
helped. So the community helped that way.
Mm.
And the Publithon, what you came up, that is publishing marathon.
Mm.
So that triggered me to set a deadline of January end to
Right.
publish.
Right. Because
But
10 people were on behind you to publish the book, right?
I
That
published
is
it.
the power of accountability.
That helped a lot.
Hmm.
And finally, in terms of hitting the bestseller,
Hmm.
so that also I followed everything, whatever is given. And I reached out to you in terms of the one-to-one strategy session.
Yeah, yeah,
You-
yeah, yeah.
you-
Wonderful, wonderful. So, such an inspiring journey you have in terms of your own journey as a human being, traveling from -5 to coming to +5. That's a wonderful journey. And you were totally vulnerable, open, honest. And that was a great thing out of this interview I took at. Now, and you also very well stated your journey of authorship as to how you build some habits, build self-discipline, and then took it forward. So I'm sure that there is so much to learn from so many people out
Ah,
there who was watching this interview. Can you talk to somebody who wants to write a book and who is maybe just like you in the past? You're thinking that maybe I'm not good enough. I can't do it. Since you're author of Conquer Your Beliefs and you're author also now. So precisely talk to that person, say to that person eye to eye, what should that fellow do? Talk to them.
you might have been having a dream for a long time,
Hmm.
but unless we take action, nothing moves ahead.
Hmm.
So my request to you is to take action now, enroll to a course, and I suggest Sombatla's course. It's an awesome course, enroll. And then if you're already in the course, then go ahead, write confidently, inculcate self-discipline,
Hmm.
right? Awesome habits
Hmm.
will help you to write and publish your book. And
Hmm.
each one of us have a message to share with the world. Each one of
Wonderful.
us, right? We're so
Wonderful.
unique, and let us share that message to the world. And as many great authors or like great people have said,
Hmm.
everyone has a song inside. Sing
Hmm.
your song before
Yes.
you die.
Yes.
Take
Amazing.
action and then
Yes.
write your book.
Yes. There's a different quote which goes like this. Each of us come with a gift inside of us, but most of us, you know, go out of this world without even unwrapping that gift.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wonderful,
Very
wonderful. So it was really great to have you here, Suresh. So now I'm talking to audience. See, if you are someone who wants to write a book, publish a book, and market a book, and worried about how to do all that stuff, how to publish and all this stuff, so I invite you to watch a free training below this video. That training will show you how you can also write a book, publish a book, and market a book without a publisher, with all by your own. Yes, it will look at the training. And if you're someone who is suffering from limiting beliefs or who want to ingrain the empowering beliefs, then I invite you to try out the book Conquer Your Beliefs by Suresh K. Govind. So you'll really learn from a real practitioner of conquering the belief, and that will be something which will be resonating with you. So the link of the Suresh Govind's book is already there in the links below, in the description below. So click on that link and get the book. So now, before I leave this session, before I leave Suresh Govind, Suresh, one parting piece of advice to anybody who is watching this interview so far, who is listening to you. Go ahead and talk to that person. One parting piece of advice that you want to give.
This is my quote, kind of a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you truly believe in yourself,
Hmm.
you become unstoppable, and
Hmm.
the whole world will support you to live the life of your dreams. Go ahead and
Amazing.
live the dream. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So it's such a wonderful way of concluding this interview. So thank you so much, Suresh. It was a pleasure to have you here. And those who are watching so far, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and watch some other videos in this channel, and you will be loving that. I'll be coming back to you with a different new author who will be sharing his or inspiring journey next time. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.